Well, it's time for Web Wednesday, where we take a look at the stories that you're reading and commenting on the most right here on our web channel at WTVY.com. Now, earlier this week, we reported on an unusual gooey substance that was found in tea that was served with lunches at Carroll High School in Ozark. Now, the video was sent in to us by students who showed us the unappealing beverage, which was later pulled by the school's principal. Now, on our main Twitter page, we received a tweet from Mason is Amazing. And she said, I am seriously never drinking school tea anymore. Paul?
And one story that got a lot of that we featured recently involves the clothing chain Abercrombie & Fitch. The CEO of that company openly admitted that he, quote, doesn't want larger people shopping in his store. He wants thin and beautiful people. Now on Facebook, many of you weighed in. Michelle Davenport said, this is very upsetting to me. My daughter will not even step foot in this store again. You don't have to be thin to be beautiful. And Derek Brown said that the CEO does have a constitutional right to have any particular shopper base that he wants. I believe Chris has more for Web Wednesday.
Yes, I do, Paul. Over the weekend, a large convention took place in Los Angeles celebrating the hit animated series My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. The show has gained a large audience of teenagers and adults, in addition to young girls. Monday, we shared one picture from the Equestria LA convention, and on Twitter, user Standby Please has shared two more. The first one shows a massive group of fans at a panel featuring the very popular voice actors from the show, who often communicate with fans online, as well as events such as these. And this picture shows two people dressed up as characters from the series. On the left, a woman dressed as time traveler Twilight Sparkle, and with her, a young girl dressed up as Fluttershy. Now back to Demetria for more on this week's Web Wednesday.
Well, a regional story that got a ton of attention on our web channel was a story about a Florida restaurant selling exotic tacos that included tacos with lion meat. Now, at one point, it was the most popular story with thousands of views. We also got several comments on it, including one from a viewer named Paul, and no, we're not talking about our Paul. He said, quote, it is garbage and dangerous, no FDA approvals and tons of steroids. Really, why would you put this in your body? End quote. And Paul Miller breaks out the pun saying, these guys aren't stretching the truth about their exotic meats. They're straight up lying. And Chris, I believe you have one more story for our Web Wednesday.
Yes, I do, Demetria. As of early this morning, the most popular article in our news section was about Tuesday's odd and unofficial holiday, Dance Like a Chicken Day. Behind me, you can see Paul Stockman trying his hand, his arms, and feet at the dance, which is usually done with the chicken dance song, of course. On our Facebook page, Iris Furman gave her opinion of the dance, saying, quote, I love watching a group of people doing the chicken dance. It is so funny, especially when some of them don't know what they're doing. And on both Facebook and Twitter, Carla Messenger gave her compliments to Paul's interpretation of the dance, saying that he, quote, rocked it. High praise, Paul.
You know it, man. Who doesn't love a good funky chicken every now and then? All right, well, we want to thank you guys very much, and that's going to be all for this Web Wednesday. Thank you for reading, and thank you for your feedback. Remember, you can go to our You Report feature to send in your own stories through the web, which we may use next Wednesday, or maybe even before that. Just go to WTVY.com and stay tuned for more. We'll be right back.